And we're live. Hey, everybody. So give us just a second here. We're going to get everything pulled up. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's weird sitting here when we're trying to get everything prepared. And there it is.
Oh, and maybe just has to be live.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, hey, everybody. See, all right, Alderman Farms is here. Hello.
Hey.
Let's see.
You gotta scoot that so I can see it.
Okay, sorry. Here, let's do here.
Well, yeah, but you're hitting the tripod.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm trying to see who else here. Okay, so we have Suburban Hillbilly. Ambi Crafts Reads is here. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Alderman Farms. Let's see. Hey, Mary. So, yeah, Green Gables has already guessed because it did show. Hey, Chaos and Grace. How are you? That's Jennifer. Hey, Brenda. Hello, Kenneth. Hey,
hi, Miss Nunda.
Hey, and John is there too. Yay.
Nunda and John.
Yeah, so.
And Alderman Farms.
Alderman Farms, yeah.
Good,
so
good to have y'all with us.
Yes. If you can't see us, you probably need to refresh. There's Amy. Yay.
Somebody says they can't see us.
Yeah, they just probably need to refresh. Hey, Anita.
Is that Amy?
Uh-huh.
Amy Fuel. Hello.
Okay, so we said that we have news, and I didn't know sometimes these things take time.
That was just to get y'all to tune in.
Yeah, it's clickbait now. But yeah, I went ahead and changed it because Jackie was talking when we got home, and he was like, you know, if we announce it and we haven't changed anything, then someone could jump in and take it. So I really wanted to share it. I know.
She had it paused.
Yeah, I have it paused.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so you want to tell them what we're doing?
Well, if I can try to explain it, everybody loves watching Tangi the Caver's Wife, and then I got into doing my own channel, Jack the Caver, and after we've been thinking for a few weeks now, and after we've met so many people that we want to stay in contact with and share these videos with, we thought that we need to combine our channel and have a channel together.
Right. So, and with that, it would be kind of weird to have the Caver on with me and still call the channel the Caver's Wife. So we decided to also change the name of the channel. So hopefully this isn't going to confuse you guys. And also, this is something that this was kind of Jackie's idea in the beginning, and it really kind of freaked me out because I've been doing this for over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I really felt like, you know, I already kind of had a brand, and I said I really don't want to change the content or what I already do.
Amy says, "Yay for a family channel."
Yeah,
and Aunt Mandy's here.
Hey, Aunt Mandy. Hey, Amanda. And then Mike Gardner is here with us. Hey. But yeah. Oh, and then Amy also said that Mark is there too.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
So the content is going to be the same. I'm still going to do Clean With Me videos and grocery haul videos and crafts and homeschool and all of those other things. Yes, and Frugal Family Food, that's not going anywhere. But it's going to be more family oriented. There's going to be more of Jack, and you guys can still call me the Caver's Wife because I'm still the Caver's Wife. But we did decide, we were kind of going back and forth on channel names, and I was thinking of this one, and because I was trying to think of something that encompassed what we're about, and we really love our American history. We love the country that we live in, but we also, I don't know, freedom also encompasses our spiritual life. We're free in Christ, and so we wanted something that encompassed all of that. So
Alderman Farm said, "Yay for more Jack. The world needs more Jack."
I agree.
Everybody's loving it so far.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that's a huge relief.
Yeah, nothing's
For
really
me.
nothing is going to change as far as what Tangi does with her videos, and I'm still going to try to do videos also, but we're going to try to do more accommodation stuff, do more live evening every once in a while, and we just thought it would be best to combine it to our home, our family, and not be so confusing with different channels. And yes, I am a caver, and I've been caving for 25 years now. And I don't know if I can do it for another 25 years, but we thought I don't want to be known as just a caver. I'm a lot more than that, and she's a lot more than just a caver's wife. So that's why we thought we'd change the name.
More Emily too.
Yes, Miss
More Emily too. Yeah.
Hey, Texas boys. Well, thank you all for being so supportive. We don't want to take up too much time because we know the Pratt Family Homestead's going to be coming up pretty soon.
I'll watch them.
But
Any
yeah.
questions?
I'm just excited that everybody's so positive about it. Like, I was really nervous. But and we didn't tell you what our tagline is going to be.
Oh.
Well, she thought of this just this afternoon. She sent me a text at work, and she said, we could call it this, and this could be our motto. And when she sent it to me, I texted back, "Score!" exclamation point. So tell
So the channel motto.
did you tell them what the name of the channel is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Freedom
Homestead.
Homestead.
Can I do the last part of the
Okay. Apparently we didn't choreograph this enough. Okay, so it's life, liberty, and the pursuit of
bacon?
bacon.
Bacon.
It's all about the bacon.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah. Also, I'm supporting Big Bear Homestead. Love this hat,
Mhm.
you guys. This is a high quality hat, and you can go to Big Bear. Is it BigBearHomestead.com and go to their shop, and I think it's on page 2. And it's a really really nice hat.
Yeah, my gardener
Perfect.
loves the motto.
Yes.
Nice, perfect.
Best name ever.
Oh,
Oh,
Amy.
Bacon! Thank y'all so much. That really, yeah. I of course I have been talking to Amy and Cherish, and I talked to Amanda, but it was when M.I. Gardner gave me this because he's a businessman and he's also a good friend. And so whenever he was like, yes, and I was like, okay, that makes me feel so much better. So anyway,
I love it because so many of these people that are
bacon is
joining us are people that we got to hang out with just a
Representing.
few weeks ago, and really wish we could have met M.I. Gardner and Texas boys.
Yes.
And, I mean,
M.I. Gardner, whenever I was posting photos and stuff about the conference, he said, put us down for next year. So that's going to be so exciting. Oh, you are not chopped liver, Miss Amy Fuel. You know better than that. Oh, me. So anyway, do you guys have any suggestions or questions, or let's see, how much time do we have? I think we've got.
oh, we're good.
Okay, I've been so
We're good.
nervous about this that like.
Miss Linda.
Okay, see,
has been sitting here watching this.
it's a good thing. Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is Amy and Cherish and Nanda, all of our husbands, they they were aware of the things that we did on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But when they finally met and came together and saw the conference and everything, it changed everything for them. And so now, like, all of our husbands are just like all about it. They're like, yeah, let's do this. So it's a cool thing because I think, I don't know, I think there's some hesitancy when it comes to like trying to be more self-sufficient. For a lot of families, you either have one spouse or the other that's into it, and the other one takes some convincing. And I think the conference really helped open eyes.
Well, and since you work for Homesteaders of America, she makes contacts with all these people, getting the conference ready and working with Amy. So I had heard a lot of these names. I had heard her tell me about some of these people, some of the vendors, some of the speakers. didn't know them as well as she did. So when we got to the conference and I got to meet these people, it was just like, man, these guys are cool. And they just, so many of them just instantly became such good friends. Thanks so much of some of you guys. And there was several that I wish would have been there, but live far away, like Daniel Arms Family Homestead, and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, that was just it was so encouraging, not only to me, but just to see how the whole family worked together. And we did. The whole family worked at the conference and pitched in, and we saw how everybody just loved what they were doing, and it just kind of made me a believer that these are great people for a good cause, and we need to do this together. What?
Miss Nunda says to know us is to love us, right, Jack?
Yep.
Hey, Rose. Someone from Wholesome Roots. She was there also.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Shannon, hopefully you'll get to come next year. You'll have to make a what do you call it? Vacation out of it, which is what we did, because it is such a long travel for us. By the way, we didn't plan this. Just
no. I was gonna wear my hat, but
he was like, "Oh, you're wearing the hat," but never mind the fact that I'm wearing my real tree.
Yeah, that's too much of the Wonder Twins right there.
Yeah. So, Tommy said, "Man, I need to find a wall to run through now. Jack's got me all fired up." Yeah. So yeah, it really. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to share this, Amy. I hope you don't care, but one of the cool things about the conference is that for a lot of people, where they live, the whole idea of being self-sufficient or giving yourself more power to educate
Pratt
their
family's
children.
here.
Hey, Pratt family. We will be off in time for your live show because we want to watch it too.
Yep.
So just wanted to let you know.
Continue.
Okay. So, but yeah, for a lot of people, self-sufficiency and independence from government schooling and things like that is just unheard of where they live. They don't really have a support system. And a lot of people that came to the conference were overwhelmed by being around all of these like-minded people that it brought some people to tears. And that was a really cool thing to see. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. The area that the conference is in is a great vacation spot. There are so many things to do. You've got the beach a couple of hours away. You've got DC a couple of hours away, or less than actually. You've got all kinds of battlefields, and especially if you homeschool, there's so many great things to do. So you really can make it a vacation spot.
Mm-hmm. And many of you did that went.
Yeah, I think Nunda and John, they spent, how long were y'all? Were you a week before?
Oh, they had a cool cabin.
Yeah, they did.
Well, and the Aldermans, Tommy and Patty, they went to see Mount Vernon and lots of places.
I got asked what I think of everything.
What?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really think that it's going to be that different. It's just everything's going to kind of come together now instead of having to switch back and forth between channels and be a lot more together than what was done in the past. So
yeah, and really, I mean, of course, I started my channel first, and then he was like, hey, this is kind of a cool way to have a creative outlet. But I was like, nope, Caver's wife is mine. You can't. No. And but now, now that we're this far, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, she's not going to change anything that she does.
No.
And her channel's staying. My channel will eventually kind of fade out. I'm moving over to her channel, and that's how it's going to work.
Because I mean, we do so much of the same things. I mean, he does have hiking and camping, and I mean, except I'm not a caver. We've all established that already.
I've only got a few subscribers. They all go to you anyway, and most of the people that subscribe to me are already subscribed to you, so I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Somebody asked how the house hunting is going. Well, we're looking. We keep our eyes open, and we kind of drive around and look every once in a while, but no serious contenders right now. And we're just waiting. We're waiting, and we're praying, and we know when the time's right, something will come along.
Right. This is something that we've talked a lot about. We live in a nice house. We have a nice house in a good location, as far as
No, Jack, don't go.
so we have the ability to be picky, and that's what we're doing. Is we know what we want. We know how much land we want. We know how much of a house we want, and we know what our budget is. So we're waiting. We did find a house. I said in my painting video that we did find a house, and we did put an offer on it, but it didn't. Once that we did that, for me, it didn't feel right, and he was already feeling that way. But he thought, well, if we can get it in this price, because it needed some work, he was like, we can make it work. But
it just didn't feel right for me.
Yeah, and our offer was rejected. They did counter with their bottom line, and their bottom line we felt was too much for the condition of the house. But once that happened, it was like, that's okay. That is okay. So we're still looking, but I am determined to get the house staged so that way when we do find what we want, we'll be ready to move forward.
I do not have a YouTube channel. I have 2 videos on moms. They're both cooking. I did a Mother's Day flour cake pops. And then a while back, I did a video for Frugal Family Food. I did a panko chicken. They're pretty old.
It'll be a family channel, so
I have a video planned to do in the future for November.
We'll include the caver's daughter and the caver's son.
Yeah.
In there.
Well, Parker has a
Mike
series.
says, "No, don't go, Jackie." Yeah. Well, I'm still here.
Just different channel.
Yeah.
Same that guy. Different that channel. See what I did there? Okay. But yeah, no, I'm not comfortable with my kids having their own channels.
And
there's a lot of bad guys out there.
I don't really want one either. Just to do the occasional video with them or be in their videos, I'm cool with. But to have my own YouTube, I don't
ready
wanna,
for that either.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So somebody, in my gardener says, does Jack do any fishing? It would be fun to see the more of the meat harvesting side of homesteading.
I like that idea, and I love to fish.
And so do I.
And Parker does too.
Mm-hmm. And I took Parker fishing this summer. We didn't film it. I took a few photos of him catching bluegill, and that's all we did. But yeah, I need to get into that.
Yeah.
I've never been fishing. I do it. The only thing with me is I am not a patient person, so it would be very difficult for me.
Yeah. She gets that from her dad.
Deer season's coming along.
I would like to go hunting.
I am hoping to harvest a deer this year, maybe 2.
Yes.
Thanks, Pratt family.
Yeah, that's one thing. Even though we have like 1.25 acres, we do live in a subdivision, which is why we have yet to get any farm animals. So that's another reason why
That's why we are in the pursuit of bacon.
That's right.
We haven't got it yet, but we are pursuing it.
We're always in pursuit of bacon, whether it's at the grocery store or harvesting our own. We're always in the pursuit.
When we do our live videos from now on, we just need to have a plate of bacon and just chew on it.
I'm okay with that.
Drink the sweet tea and eat the bacon.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think. So anyway, what I was going to say was about even though we have the land, we still being a subdivision don't have the animals. And one of the things that Amy really encouraged me, I think she told me this last year. She said that for a lot of people, hunting is more cost efficient. It just makes more sense than raising animals, because then you don't have to worry about the feed and all of that. You're just the cost of your ammo, your processing, and all of that stuff. So
somebody's asking, they homeschool and they would love to take their kids to a field trip up to the cave where I work. I mean, we had school groups up there today, and 8 and 4 might be a little young. The 8-year-old would really get a lot out of it, but I'd probably still wait a little bit longer, because that 4-year-old, I'd wait a couple more years just to really get them to understand what it is.
Well, people take their children, little kids, down in the cave all the time, but I think what you're saying is your 4-year-old won't remember it.
Yeah, if you're homeschooling them and trying to show them different things, but I mean, I didn't really take our kids up to the cave and start showing them around until they were a little older.
That is awesome.
What?
See you, Prats. Good night.
Yeah, see y'all in a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get off here in just a couple minutes. We'll finish up,
Mhm.
and because I want to watch the Pratts.
Yes. M.I. Gardner said they got $300 worth of trout and salmon in the freezer, and that's trout and salmon that you caught, right?
That's awesome.
I saw there was a picture I think on Instagram I saw of Luke with a big fish, which was really, really cool.
They got.
We don't have much good trout fishing around here.
Mm-mm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They want to know what kind of work you do in the cave, Dad.
What kind of work I do in the cave? I mostly do tours for the general public and teach them about cave ecology, biology. I basically teach people about caves.
He's Batman. Tommy said you're Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. So let's see.
No, he's not saying he is.
And I explore and map them too,
He's
which
just
is
saying
a lot more
You've
fun.
never
But I
seen
do
what
that
is.
off the clock on my own free time.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
Yeah.
let's
I'm wearing
see.
one of the Amphib guide shirts right now.
Yeah, deer meat. I prefer deer over beef. I love deer. Well, except for
Yeah.
hamburgers. I prefer a beef hamburger, but other than that, I really, really like deer.
We love a good
Yeah.
burger.
Oh, yes.
We
yes,
love a
we
good
do.
That's
burger.
the family favorite.
But yeah, we've had deer
These are
roast the
nice.
last couple of years. We've had deer roast, and we've really become acquired to do it.
Barbara wants to know if you have a Batmobile.
Oh, I wish. No, but I have a pickup truck.
Yeah, if the Batmobile is a Colorado
It's the
pickup-
Batmobile of the South.
It's the Batmobile of the South. I
I
love
like
it.
that. Yeah, my truck does have several bat stickers on it.
It does.
And
It
he
has
has the Batman hitch.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the
Okay.
trailer hitch cover is the bat
Tacos.
symbol.
Deer tacos. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had those ones, didn't we?
Oh,
What?
So
Yes.
we need to take the
I'm
next
gonna-
minute or two to wrap this up.
okay.
We just
Oh.
want to do something short tonight and wrap up so we don't interfere with other channels.
Okay, so he said, M.I. Gardner said, last question before we go get ready for Pratt Family Homestead stream. How come Jack hasn't come home with any bat guano for the garden? That is an excellent
You're not
question.
allowed.
They won't let me. Where I work at, we can't take stuff like that out of the cave.
Very excited
I
for your
work for the government.
channel. Thanks, Miss Nanda.
Thank you, Miss Nanda. And hello to Kelly from Freedom in a Budget. You guys, she's a newlywed. And then I also wanted to say hi to Creating Essence. That's Megan. It was so cool getting to see her at the conference. I was just like, I was at the table checking on them, and Emily was just telling me that somebody had recognized her. And about that time, I hear from behind me, Tangi, the neighbor's wife. And I turned around. It was Megan and her beautiful family. It was so awesome.
So part of this new channel is maybe once a week we will do a live show.
Maybe. Well, we just need to find a day that doesn't
Interfere
with everybody
with all of our
else.
other friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
But
Big Bear does the Saturday night.
We
Lives.
need to work out
Yeah.
a schedule.
yeah,
And Pratt's
yeah.
do tonight.
Oh, Beverly,
Tim
I'm
Beverly.
sorry, Beverly. 10 Beverly Farm. But yeah.
You just
Yeah, we're fixing to get off here so Pratt family can go. But yes, so definitely.
changing
Hey,
the
Tim.
name.
So it's gonna take some time because we got to come up with a logo and get everything moved over. But if you just got here, we announced at the top of our stream that we are combining channels and we are changing the name to Freedom Homestead. And our tagline is Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of
bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah. And it's going to be her channel. She's just going to change the name, tweak the name.
Right.
Instead of Tangi the Caver's Wife, it'll be more of a family channel now
Right.
that we will all be participating in.
Still
Yeah.
doing homeschool, still doing grocery
And-
hauls and food, and we're just gonna be more.
My channel will probably stay up for a little while, and I'll probably make some videos on it to start letting people know for the ones that don't know. So
We do need a copy number that says
Yes.
that.
Yeah. And I think too.
Throw 'em in that merch.
And maybe we'll be able to have our own booth at the conference next year. Maybe you think
you never know.
we can sell T-shirts with bacon on it.
I don't know. We need to. I love running around meeting everybody.
That is true. We'll have to have people to work it. That's the thing.
So that's it.
Yep.
That's what we wanted to get on here and talk about, and it was great for everybody that joined us. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Oh, wait a minute.
Last question.
Could I do a pantry tour? I don't. Well, I mean, my pantry is a lazy Susan cabinet. So, but I don't know, maybe one of these days. Let's see, marriage videos. I don't know if anybody wants marriage advice from us because we've been figuring it out.
Marriage videos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, you have a 15-year-old.
They want to watch our marriage video. What?
Apparently, yeah. We've been married 19 years this December. So we're doing something right. I guess we like each other, so that's pretty good.
Good night, Mr. Beverly.
Okay.
A lot of praying, a lot of faith, a lot of compromise. There's our marriage video right
Good
there.
night.
we might. Maybe some of our friends will do like a video all together. So anyway,
Thank you guys.
yes,
for
thank
such
y'all so
positive
much.
feedback.
Thank
yes,
you.
Yes, that makes me feel so much better and
Good
makes me really
night.
excited.
Good night, and we're gonna be switching over and
Yes.
watching
Go watch Pratt Family Homestead.
Mike and Jenny
Yes, Mike and Jenny.
coming up.
YouTube. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
I gotta remember how to turn this off. Okay, here we go. Stop.
Night.